we can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that...
Hello my friends, welcome back to Little Blessed Nest. My name is Stephanie. If you're new here, thank you for dropping by. We are doing a Christmas kitchen home tour today. I have been doing this all day. I've had the Christmas music playing and it's just been lovely. So I'm going to show you everything I've done, tell you where I got things if I can remember, and yeah, let's jump right into it. All these years later, and my hutch is still my favorite thing to decorate in my kitchen, especially when it comes to seasonal decor. I decided to go ahead and leave these green and white scalloped plates on here. These were picked up from Home Goods back in the fall, and then I'm just adding all of my little goodies in with it. This little pedestal was thrifted. I just added some balls and a little wreath on top, along with this Christmas cookie jar, the Santa one. I thrifted that as well. A lot of my Christmas decor is thrifted. I like to keep an eye out all year long for Christmas decor. I don't just shop for it during the Christmas season, because a lot of times after the first of the year, people will go through all of their stuff and donate it. So that's a good time to look for Christmas decor. A lot of people will get rid of older things that they don't want to use again next year rather than packing it on up. Next, I moved over to the area above my counter and I hung up this little Merry Christmas banner that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I cannot find my gingerbread picture to go in this frame up here, but I'm going to print a new one and put it there. These cute little glass Christmas tree glasses were also thrifted. I'm going to show you a few clips from last year where I picked up these cute little tea towels from Hobby Lobby and made curtains out of them. They're dish towels. How cute is this? It's a little like pinstripe, red and white, perfect for Christmas because it's reminiscent of a candy cane. Also, if you decorate for like Valentine's, how cute would it be to leave these up through February because they're red and white? But also check out this beautiful little ruffle that it has here. These are perfect to make some cafe curtains, and you don't have to do anything. It already has a nice little hem up here at the top. So literally all you have to do is hang these. Just get you a cafe rod and some of the little ring clips, and we're gonna hang these and I'm gonna show you how cute it is. If you wanted to make it look fuller, you could always put 2 on each side and buy 4. So I am adding these curtains again this year, and honestly, these just make it feel so much more cozy, and I cannot see myself not putting these up again next year because I really like them. They're just so cute. Now I'm going to add this little tree. This is actually from, I believe, Hearth and Hand at Target. And this is what it looks like all put together. I think it turned out really cute. Now we're going to move on to the island. Can you guys believe I found this runner at the Dollar General? It was $7. It's part of the Dolly Parton line. And I love it. I love the little scallops on the side. So I put that down the middle. It was a little short on my island, but it still turned out okay. These little adorable napkin rings are from Hobby Lobby. They're 50% off right now. I already have the napkins, and I love these napkins. They're thrifted. I like the little white detail along the bottom of them. So we're just going to add some cups and some plates, and I think this looks really cute. I made this little centerpiece with some florals I had on hand, and I picked up these little gingerbread man picks at Family Dollar for $1.50. I got started working on the outside of my house the other day. You guys were right earlier this year when you said I wouldn't like that blue color on my back door once Christmas time come because it's going to clash, and you are right. It drives me crazy. So I will be repainting that door this spring. It's just too bright of a blue for me. So we're going to try something else. But anyway, I went out there and I trimmed up the bushes all around the house, just trying to get ready for winter. You guys remember when I trimmed these shrubs back in the spring? Can you believe how big they've grown already? They're already back up over the window again. And the last time that I trimmed them, I struggled cutting each little section with a little pair of garden trimmers, and it took me forever. but also my hands were killing me when I finished. Today we're going to tackle trimming this shrub back, and I want to thank THRIFT for partnering with me in today's video. They sent me this awesome 20-volt cordless pole hedge trimmer, and it's going to make this job so much easier and less of a hassle. I really like that with this trimmer you can adjust the head in 6 different positions, which allows me to trim from multiple angles. I can give the hedges a flat top, or I can give them a curved look. It also has an extension pole with a 10-foot reach and a 20-inch dual action steel blade. I really appreciate that they include gloves, safety goggles, and even a handy shoulder strap that made it easier to hold the trimmer while I was using it. I also like that it only weighs about 9 pounds, so as a woman I didn't find it to be too heavy or difficult to use. I found the battery life to be more than enough for my needs. It has a run time up to 55 minutes. It really was quite simple to use. I'm definitely not a professional, but I kind of just took my time at first, not wanting to take off too much at one time because I didn't want to mess them up. But really, it's not hard at all. And after I finished these shrubs, I decided to move on over to this one at the end of my home. I trimmed this one back in the spring too, and it's almost up to the roof now. So I decided to add on the extension pole to make it a little bit longer, and that really was very helpful to help me reach the top since it was so high. And all you do is line up the little mechanisms inside and then screw it on. It's very easy to use. I had no trouble using it on my own without any help from anyone else. I think everybody needs a good hedge and shrub trimmer, and this one is great. I would highly recommend it to anyone. I think this would be a great gift idea, not only for a man in your life, but a female in your life as well. If you have a friend or a family member who enjoys landscaping, or maybe not even enjoys it, but just does it because it's a necessity, they would really enjoy this, I think. As you can see, it did a great job on this bush as well. Got it back into shape, and now it's not up covering my windows, which is a pet peeve of mine. I can't stand bushes over the windows. This trimmer could not be easier to use, and it took me no time at all to get these shrubs back into shape. If you also want trimming your shrubs and hedges to be this easy, be sure to check out THRIFT. The link is in the description box below. Cricket was needing a little attention. I had been busy all day. He went down and hung out with his Nana for a little while, but he was needing some mama time. So I did this little bit of decorating above my washer and dryer. One thing I do want to add is some orange slices. If you guys remember last year, I cut up a bunch of oranges and dried them out in my dehydrator, and I just thought that gave it such a good nostalgic feel. And I definitely want to do that again this year. So I do have some saved. I put them all in a Ziploc bag, but they turned like this really dark color, and I don't know if I really love that or not. So I'm thinking I might just make some new ones and use those instead. And all I did was take some little green ornament hooks and stick through them, and then just attach them to my greenery, and just hung it in there like an ornament, and it worked really great because this way I could move them around. You could also maybe use fishing line or something like that. But now we're going to move over to this little table by my pantry. This table was actually a thrift find that I did a little flip on, and I still love it. I also really love this Santa Claus with the little gingerbread cupcakes. How adorable is that? I also love the little scallop on this tea towel. I'm telling you, it's the little details, y'all, that really make a difference. is a little shorter than normal, but it is a midweek video, and I was planning on sharing the second day of our travel vlog to Branson, but I had to switch things up a little bit, so that will actually be coming up on Sunday instead. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Let me know what your favorite area is in my kitchen that I decorated. Also, let me know, have you guys been decorating already, or are you waiting until after Thanksgiving? You guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.